So there's a trend right now of people recording things every every day when they've done something, and I say hobby when they do their hobby every day. And sometimes though, I don't know if my hobby is my hobby or if it's more. But this helps me get away for a few minutes at least, and that may or may not make any sense. But when you so I have that um, Boar Mini. This is a pre-made mixture of Elmer glue and water and a drop of soap to help cause it to, I forget what it is, break the tension between the two liquids. And I keep that pre-mixed, and I did that, I don't know when, last year or so. And so there's been a tradition or a trend right now where people are going through and recording a video of stuff that they're doing every day. And Trent Holbrook, there's a couple. Miscast, I think, is another name of another person. Trent Holbrook. I want to try this for a week. And I do a lot of different hobbies. And it's not really hobbies in some cases. Some of it has to do with previous life experience. And some of it is hobby, like this. And I'm going to see how far I can do it. If I can do it every day for a week. It's sort of hard because we have two little ones, and it's not late, but it's getting, I don't know if you can hear the TV on in the other room, but it is late as far as the family is concerned. So I'm discussing some basing stuff, and I had put some roots on this to give a different texture, and unfortunately when I put on the earth texture and then cover it in the tea stuff, it lost the roots. So you don't see all that. The just giving it different dimensions. Um, and so this idea is just maybe inspiring us and sharing some of that inspiration around. And we all have our hobby difficulties and challenges or life difficulties. I'm a dad, and we've had some medical stuff going on in the family, and I get out of this some time to think about something else. And it probably sounds selfish, but that's the way it is. Sometimes I need to think about something else. So what I did is I'm doing this basing, and I'll discuss it a little bit more in another video, but that's being covered in a project I'm doing for Forbidden Psalm. And so I added some super glue in the cork and some roots, and I'll do some of this texture paste, which I like a lot. I'll add it to these pieces to cover up and then I will do some other stuff to it. And not sure if I should have done this yet, but that's the way it goes some days. And then I will glue something else to these. And I usually just glue everything to the base, and then I worry about getting the texture and the stuff on. Of course, all that I had out of the range of the camera. Well, that's again part of the hobby stuff. Um, you can see how it gets buried up, buried up. And then, this is, it has some nice adhesion powers there. I'm not doing it on the other ones because they had a bigger wop of super glue. But you can see how there we go. You can see how it gives it a nice texture. I'm going to wait until these dry a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the wop of super glue there. I'll tackle those tomorrow night. So that's where we're at. I'm going to wash up my stuff and get the video done and up, and have a great evening. Thank you very much, and hope you are doing some hobbying and enjoying stuff on a Monday night. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.